do we make the most of these critical early years? Stay tuned.
And we adopted the Ready by 21 model, in which a child in that community is ready for work, school, and success, and just life by the time they turn 21.
We're in such a crisis right now. We're teaching teachers how to manage children, but not understand them.
My morning starts at about 5:40. As of right now, I'm a full-time nursing student, and my husband is a supervisor at U.S. Bank. I have 3 daughters. They are 14, 10, and 8. Hearing that, if you don't live in a school district that's accredited, you can transfer your children, I kind of jumped on it. It's a struggle trying to get them to school every day and picked up every day, but them being in an accredited school district to me is worth it.
Much of the research reflected in the For Sake of All report examines the intersection of circumstances and outcomes. Let's simplify these complex issues by looking at one little girl's life. We'll call her Jasmine. What if Jasmine is born to college-educated parents who have stable jobs and income? Let's call this path number 1. They start saving early for her future, and in this case, she also benefits from healthy food options and safe places to play. She attends a high-quality early childhood education center. She grows up in a nurturing environment, exposed to many fun learning activities and opportunities. But let's take a look at another path. Path number 2. In this scenario, Jasmine is born to a single mother working 2 jobs. She's struggling to make ends meet, which makes spending time reading to and interacting with her daughter more difficult. Their neighborhood lacks safe places to play and also fresh and healthy food options.
Education, economic disparities. This is about Mike Brown.
Yeah, I would say ultimately I'm an ally of the children that we serve at Teach for America St. Louis, and so all of those children are growing up in low-income communities. Most of them are children of color or first-generation Americans, and so we know that systemic injustices much more disproportionately affect them. So inadequate education, inadequate housing, inadequate employment.
I think the biggest way to improve a lot of this is education, what Brittany's doing. I think that if you can succeed in getting people out of high school and then after 4 years of college, the stats show the money comes.
Saying that a challenge has a lot of moving parts takes on a whole new meaning when you're the principal of a middle school.
The middle school is where it's at. I came in working at a middle school because I believe that a lot of the decisions for the rest of their lives are made between 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
Brittany Woods is 75% African American. 60% of the kids here are getting free or reduced lunches. And like a lot of schools with those kinds of numbers, there are too many kids not performing at grade level.
So I think the question is not necessarily...
They'd been meeting by teleconference. The Normandy kids gathered in the district boardroom to talk with the juniors in the Parkway North government class.
What is going on in the district to try to improve attendance? What do you see?
It was led by Ed Wright from Education Plus, formerly Cooperating School District.
Also, I know families that do only have one parent and the child still is successful in school.
It was the Normandy kids who decided they wanted to wrap this up with a visit, and they invited the Parkway kids to see the school that everybody was talking about.
Because I love children, yes. I try not to miss a day if I can help it. I love you all.
For more than 20 years, Elizabeth Schumpert has been on the corner of Forsyth and Asbury in University City every morning and every afternoon during the school year.
It's a wonderful start to their day. Every morning, Elizabeth greets them with a smile. She cares for them. She knows most of them by name.
Come on, baby.
Today is Elizabeth's 75th birthday, and the children she protects on their way to and from school care for her too.
Happy birthday, and thanks for all you do for us.
And I thank you all for doing so much for me, too. I don't care how cold it is, I still try to be here for you all.
To learn more about and recognize American Graduate Champions, or to become one yourself, visit ninet.org/American Graduate.
It takes a certain kind of person to be a cop. It takes a certain kind of cop to be a school resource officer.
They're pretty cool, real open to us, very inviting, open arms.
St. Louis County Officer William Munson is at Hazelwood Central High School. His job goes far beyond safety and security.
He tells me when I'm messing up, and that's a good thing because it means he cares about me.
But being able to pull that student in my office or out in the hallway and deal with that critical issue that they're dealing with and coming to some type of resolution, it's satisfying.
He admits that he first took this job partly because of the regular hours, but it grew on him.
When I had a couple of students say, Officer Munson, thank you for what you did because of what you told me how to go about something. Here's my end results. And that was huge.
To learn more about and to recognize American Graduate Champions or to become one yourself, go to 9net.org/American Graduate.